guys, happy Sunday. I hope all of you enjoyed your weekend. I just want to jump right into today's topic, and today's topic is bullying. I want to first off just by sharing a little bit about my experience of bullying. Basically, growing up, I moved school to school. I moved about 6 times, elementary school wise. And so in grade 7 and 8, I moved to one of these schools up in North York. And this is the first time I've been victimized and I went through bullying in a severe way. What happened is basically in grade 7 and 8, they used to make groups. So you had 6 desks with chairs, and that would be a group. So I was part of this group, and while I was there, a lot of people couldn't talk because I was sitting right there. And, obviously the teachers around and they didn't want to say anything so they would get in trouble. Rather than them doing that, they decided to write a book about me. So it was just a regular size looking notebook. And they would draw pictures of me inside the notebook. And they would write horrifying messages. And it was just nasty things. Like I remember, I never will forget this. There was a picture of me drowning inside a pool, and there was like a little bubble that said fat kid died, Michelle's going to die. And that image is still in my head. It's hard to get out, once you see images like that. And basically the way I got hold of the book is when the kids went to recess, I kind of stole the book from one of their desks and I flipped through it and I read through it and I just put it back. I know now I should have just reported it, but I didn't. And after that book basically was written about me and they were passing it around in the classroom and people were commenting. Obviously the book never came to me. I had another guy who would basically take my pencil case and throw it across the room. And everyone in class would just sit there and laugh at me. Or they would, once I pick it up, they would throw it again and again and again. And it wouldn't stop. It was just a cycle. And they just used to make fun of my haircut because I went to India in grade 7 and my mom cut my hair up to here and they used to call me curry bowl haircut. And it was just horrifying because it was just so hard because every night I would cry myself to sleep. And it was so difficult because I was being bullied at home as well as school. So I never had escape. Like when I went to school, I was being victimized. When I came home, I was being victimized. So everything physically, emotionally, mentally, I was drained. Like, to be truthful, I almost committed suicide about 2 times. Because at one point, I had enough. Like, I was going through too much. Like, I didn't even bring my pencil case at one point to school because I knew it was just going to be thrown. I never reported it. So, I told my parents about what happened and I asked them if I could change high school. Like, I didn't want to go to the same high school because obviously those same people from elementary would be there. But due to circumstances, I had to attend the same high school. So these people that victimized me and that bullied me basically spread rumors about me. And they were not even true. So people that didn't even know me from other schools used to make fun of me and put me down and hate on me just because people from my elementary school decided to spread rumors. And it's really hurtful because if anyone knows me, I'm not a mean person. I don't hate anybody. I really want to love everybody. And so when people that don't even get to know me judge me just because of rumors, it's hard. So I didn't really have a great high school elementary experience. And I cried myself to sleep every night. And I never talked to anybody about it. And that's what I want to tell you guys. If you're going through bullying, you need to talk to someone. And sometimes the reason we don't talk to someone, I know for myself, is because I was ashamed. I blamed myself. I always said it was my fault I was being bullied. I always tried to figure out what I did wrong. But the truth is, you never did anything wrong. It was no one's fault. Like, I got bullied for no reason. And many of us do get bullied for no reason. Sometimes we just get bullied because a certain thing, because we look a certain way or we act a certain way or we dress a certain way, and that's not okay. Like, understand me clearly that if you're being bullied, you need to talk to someone. Share the way you're feeling. Because if you keep it hidden inside, you just become more and more depressed, and you just don't feel good about yourself. Don't be ashamed. Be open. Be open to share your story. Be open to sit down with someone and be like, I'm getting bullied and I'm not okay with it and I want to make a change. Because the only way change happens is when we're willing to talk about something. And you don't have to talk if you don't feel comfortable with sitting down with a counselor and talking about it. Talk to someone you're close to, your friend, your family, someone that understands you, understands and wants to make things better. Because if you choose not to do anything, then nothing will be done. So talk about it. Be open. Because trust me, I wish I didn't just sit down and shut up. Because I took it all in. And as I said, just because I have the capability of saying, no, I'm not going to kill myself. Unfortunately, many of the victims that are being bullied nowadays are killing themselves. And that's going so far. If we all stand up as a community and we all stand up for the victims of bullying, things like that wouldn't happen. And I just want to say I know this is just me jumping, but because I'm talking about now, all the bystanders that stand by and watch people get bullied and you're not even doing one single thing about it, don't think you're innocent. You're worse than a bully. Because for all the people that stood by and watched me get bullied, all the people that stand by and watch other people get bullied, and you do nothing about it, don't ever think that for a minute you are innocent. Because you could have changed something. If you're seeing someone being bullied, if you're scared to get involved, you could always go get a teacher, or you could always get an adult, or you can get someone to help out in a situation like that. Because when you're being bullied, you just break down emotionally inside. Do you know how many times I wish I could have said something back, but my brain wouldn't let me? Because at that moment, I was completely gone. And I know that's how many of you feel when you're being bullied. Like, you just feel like you have no one. You feel like you're seeing people watch you being bullied. So for the bystanders, you need to do something. Because if you're standing there, you're worse than a bully. I'm sorry, I don't want to get emotional, but it saddens me because I see the news all the time about how people took their own life because they're bullied. And that was me at one point. I almost took my life because I was being tortured every day. I isolated myself. I made myself feel so unwanted. Until this day, because of all that bullying and all those issues, I hate myself. I still am not confident. I still struggle with loving myself. And if I did what I did all those years ago and I just talked to someone and I was open about my experiences, I don't think I would be sitting here crying about it all the time, because I'm still not able to let go sometimes, because it always brings me back. Like when people say I'm beautiful, I look at them and always doubt myself, because that's what I've been told all my life. I'm not beautiful. I'm not good enough. That's all I heard over and over again. And I know how much mental torture that is. I know for people watching, they can relate to me when I say that. So please don't just sit down and shut up. Stand up and talk about it. If you're being victimized, if you're being bullied, share your experiences. Talk to someone. There are people that are going to support you. Find someone that loves you, that wants to support you. For the bystanders, do something. Just don't stand there and watch people getting victimized and bullied. And another couple of things. If you're being bullied, please don't take your own life. It does get better. Because let me finish. As much as I'm crying right now, my life did get better. I went off and finished a degree in social work, child and youth work. I graduated. I made a lot of friends. I have a great life. I'm living a great life. I'm not being bullied anymore, And I started a page where I can help people going through what I went through. That's what this page was about, to share my experiences and help you guys understand you are not alone. I understand pain. I understand what it means to be bullied. I understand what feeling unloved is, feels like, because I've been through it too. But together we can make a change. And I'm asking everyone watching this video for 1 minute, if you know someone being bullied, or you are a bully, step in the other person's shoe and know that, and understand how they're feeling, because it's a mental torture. And the more you bully someone, the more hard it is to ever bring back their self-confidence. Because once you're bullied and once you feel like you're worthless, as much as someone tells you they're sorry over and over again for bullying you, it does not get better. So stand up for yourself. Stand up for the people you see being bullied. Take a minute and say sorry to the people you have bullied in your life. Don't be a bully. Don't be a victim. Stand up for yourself. And I know it sounds crazy because I never stood up for myself, and you are all probably judging me and going, you never stood up for yourself. But please do. Talk to someone. Get help. It gets better. Please don't take your own life. I don't want to... This video has already been so long, but I just hope someone watching today, if you are being bullied, understand things do get better. Please know that I will be here if you need to talk, but don't take your own life. Because it does. I promise you it gets better. And please, for everyone that knows someone being bullied, do something. Do something now. Because before it's too late. Because once they're gone, it's no matter what you write on their wall, I'm sorry for bullying you, it's not going to get there. Once they're gone, they're gone. So understand what you do. Because I was bullied. Look at me now. I still struggle with self-confidence. I still go through emotional hardship. And I wish all those years ago I did something. That's why I want to make this and share with you that it's not okay if you're being bullied. It is not okay to bully someone. Stand up for your rights. Stand up for the victims. Do what you think is right. And I know this video was a mess. Like, there was, a little bit of my story. But I hope the main message you get out of the video is there is something we can do. There is change. It is possible. You don't have to be a victim. You don't have to be a victimizer. You can make the world a better place. So for everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. You understand that you should never hurt someone, because it changes that person inside and out. And I hope you guys have a great day. And my goal, what I ask you guys to do today is do one nice thing for someone else. And put a smile on someone else's face. That's all I can ask you. Thank you guys so much for watching, as always. Sorry I took so long. Sorry I'm stumbling a little bit, but it's a topic that it's close to my heart. But yeah, good morning, good night, good afternoon, good morning, good night, good afternoon, wherever you are. I love you guys. See you next time.